Hey, what's up guys, back some more videos. Just going to do this video since I haven't seen any videos of the spoiler or anything on YouTube. I figured I would go ahead and do you guys a solid and show you guys what the spoiler looks like. And I'm also going to do a test fit on my friend's E30 because you can see maybe right here I have my Zender spoiler already on my E30, so I don't have a test product or anything or a test car to put this on. So just gonna go to my friend Carson's house and use his. This came in from my friend Michael. He contacted me. I bought like a lot of brochures and everything from him. If you guys check that video out, I'll leave like a little thumbnail right here or whatever. But bought a bunch of brochures from him because he found them for me. And he messaged me. I was like, I can't find the rear valance to my VBS kit. I'm just gonna buy some rare parts that I want for future cars or just that I want in general to collect. And this is one of those pieces. So this is the Kamei 3-piece spoiler. It's new old stock. Is as I try to get when I try to buy stuff, I try to get new old stock, and it was a really good price. It's pretty much my max price of what I would have paid for a spoiler. At least for this spoiler, that's like the max amount of money I wanted to. So we're just gonna go ahead and unbox this. I'm gonna show you guys some pictures of what the kits came with and everything after this, but we're gonna go ahead and unbox this today and show you what it looks like. Get my first impressions because this is my first time seeing one. And as you can see, freaking E30 parts are like worth gold now. So, like I said, this is a new old stock Kamei 3-piece spoiler. I just got back from out of town from working for a few days. This came today. It wasn't supposed to come until next week from Belgium, but it came today, which I was super stoked about. So we're just gonna go ahead and open this up and get an idea of what it looks like. And then, like I said, we'll do a test fit on my friend Carson's car. This is down, but it doesn't have a spoiler on it, so it's a lot easier to test fit. All right. And like I said, huge shout out to Michael for finding this because he's mostly a VW guy, but he does deal with E30 stuff here and there because obviously it's all from the same era, so he gets a lot of new old stock stuff. But get this out. The dude contacted him and said, hey, I have this spoiler for, I don't know, like 375 euros. It's brand new, has the original paperwork, doesn't have the original box, which I kind of really wanted the original box, just, you know, for like a collector's item. But obviously the spoiler is the main thing. So I've never seen one of these in person, and like I said, there's like no information of these on YouTube or anything, except from like a couple of videos from a girl named Jenny who's in France, I believe, that has the Kamei kit on her car. So let's go ahead and get her out. And like I said, huge shout out to Michael for finding this for me, because it's something I wanted to collect for a while. I'll probably end up putting it on a car, but I'm not really sure when, because my next car is going to be a BBS coupe, early model coupe, so I might end up throwing that on that car, but I'm not sure. But let's get this tape off. Like I said, I don't know where he found this from. The dude messaged him, I guess, about selling it, because he put a feeler out there to see if anybody had one, and this is a lot cheaper than what I've seen him go for online. And it's a pretty sought after spoiler, so that's another reason I wanted to do a video for you guys. So if you guys were, you know, in the market of trying to get one, or you know, you wanted more information on it, I could give you some more information on the kits and everything like that. And I just like sharing rare parts. I still have one more package coming from my friend that I got out of Australia, but the post office right there is really worthless right now. So enough talking about random stuff, let's get this the rest of the way open. See if you can see this. It's probably overexposed, but got the original booklet. Obviously it's all in German, but just has like some photos in it for different cars. It looks like it has instructions also on how to install the spoiler. Sorry for the shitty lighting, but this even has it in English. See, rear. I'll read that in a minute. Let's get back to the spoiler. Alright, put it on autofocus because I didn't have it on autofocus. I thought I did. But as you can see, the original stuff that it came with, which is fucking dope, honestly, it's like super dope. This is the adhesive that you put the spoiler down with. It has like a little spatula. Has the two-part stuff that you put it down with, which is like the adhesive, which is going to be like the same type of deal that I have like for the BBS kit. You got to glue it on the car. So I would probably, if I was going to keep the spoiler on the car, I would probably go ahead and do this method. But you can also use like 3M double-sided sticky tape, which I did on my Zender spoiler down here. But let's see. And this material, this is a rubber material. This particular spoiler was made in '85. This is the part, obviously, that mounts on the rear fender. Let's see if we can focus here. It's hard to see, I'm trying to get this focused, but shallow depth of field here. But as you can see, it's got the little roundel with the year in it, '85. So this is pretty dope. It's honestly wild to see this in person, because I've obviously only seen pictures and a few cars that have them on them. And of course you have the other piece. This is wild. It even has like a little bolt here. I'm not sure what that's for, because obviously you don't want a bolt inside of your car or on the fender of your car. But here is the main part of the spoiler. I'll bring you in for a closer look here in a second, but I just wanted to give you like an overall look. Pretty much the same width as the Zender one that's on the car now. It's a little bit wider though. But as you can see, got your little roundel cut out back here for your emblem, of course. And this is almost like an M-Tech 1 spoiler, but it has these cutouts right here, which I'll bring you in closer here in a minute. Then also on the top, we have cutouts. So that's actually really dope. All right, let's move all this plastic and set the other pieces down so you guys can get like an idea of what it looks like. This is what it would look like. Obviously, you got your side pieces, which are separate, which will go with the wind splitters that go on the front fenders. It's part of the kit. I plan on getting a set of those next. So in a couple weeks or a few weeks or whatever, be sure to check back for a video for those. But this is a super dope spoiler. As you can see, this Zender spoiler I have on the car now, that's part of like the rear end upgrade, is also new old stock. So this was brand new as well. Try to get some more light in here. Once we get inside, I'll take some pictures of the actual spoiler. But like I said, you got your little cutout parts in the spoiler. Just gives it like a little bit extra dimension and different look. And as you can see, this part is cut out, like I said, for the roundel, for your BMW badge, of course. So that's dope. This is definitely, I'd say it's close to the same kind of material. This is more of rubbery texture, like straight rubber. Then this is rubber with like a glossy, I don't know, like a glossy thing on top of it. But then of course you got your three-piece part, which is why it's a three-piece spoiler. You got one on this side, one on that side, then the spoiler itself. Like I said, I would do a test fit on the car, but obviously I already have a spoiler on and it's already mounted down, so I'm not gonna take it off, just test fit this spoiler. So like I said, once we go to Carson's house, we'll go ahead and test it out. But like I said, it has the cutouts, so kind of, you know, it's almost like the M-Tech 1, but it's kind of like this, but it just gives it, like I said, a little bit more dimension, because this is part of their aerodynamic kit. So I thought that was really fucking dope. Like I said, this is one of my favorite spoilers. I've wanted one for a few years, but honestly, the prices are just ridiculous on them anymore. Like I said, we have the original. I doubt this stuff's even any good because like it's been sitting forever, but I mean, I guess it still has some squishiness to it. I'm just gonna keep this sealed. We got some other hardware in here, which I might open, but I kind of want to keep this sealed just for, you know, the hell of it. All right, BMW 3.1. Like I said, this is the paperwork for it. Hex spoiler, if you can see that. Like I said, it was made in '85. It's got the KBA number down there, 35898. Like I said, I'll put all these numbers and everything on the screen when we do this. But let's see. It also gives you mounting instructions. of where the spoiler mounts, and where the pieces go, and has like the measurements and millimeters. So 1420 millimeters and 590 millimeters. So that's pretty fucking dope, honestly, just to even know where they go. And I guess the spoiler does have a spot for bolts back here, which is probably the hardware that's in there. See, and the wind splitter does have a spot for a bolt here, but I just don't see the point of having a bolt inside of your like your fender. That'd be kind of ridiculous. I'd just go ahead and two-part glue that down and call it a day. I wouldn't put any kind of bolt in it or anything. Let's see, got like the original paperwork when it was first made. I guess these are the specs when the car was in the wind tunnel. That's also very interesting. That's gonna be a little bit longer video if I just want to cover everything that it's about. So then it has one for the Audi for some reason, because I guess they're both similar. So the Audi and the E31. Let's see, these were made in 1982, I guess. And then we got these. Here's a part for English. So the first part was German, obviously, then this is in English, which is honestly really good that it has both, because obviously I can read this and I'm not German, so I can't read German. And it goes back to a different language. I'm not sure what language that is. But anyways, go ahead and flip this over. This is a lot, it's not super heavy, but it's not light either. But see if we can get a view of this. Not sure if you can see this, but it has the Kamei stamp on it with the KBA numbers and the so super fucking excited to get this. I was honestly super excited that I paid the price that I did, because like I said, most of them go for like $700, $800, $900, especially in brand new condition, because just like I said, they're NOS, which is a new old stock, so basically just sitting on somebody's shelf or whatever for however long. So it's honestly really fucking dope. The next clip, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys some history on the spoiler and the kit and everything like that. But right now I'm gonna go take some pictures for Instagram so I can post it up. And then after I tell you about the history, we're gonna go to Carson's house, who is he's building a Zender early model E30 coupe with an S52 in it. He's a younger kid, but we're gonna go over his house and we're just gonna go test fit on his car, which is a black coupe, so it should look pretty dope on there, just to get us a view of how it looks on the car. But hell yeah, fucking super stoked. Alright guys, so as you can see, I just did a little test fit over on Carson's car. It definitely looks really sick, especially with the pieces going down the sides. I think that's really dope. So I just want to give you like a little background on these kits. I believe it's pronounced Kamei, just from when I was researching. I think the name of the company was made by a person. I think it was like two people together and they put their names together or something like that. I remember reading about it, but just wanted to give you a little backstory on the Kamei kits itself. I do have a, let's see, D&W catalog right here from '88, which has like, you know, just pages of kits and wheels and tires and all that stuff like that. If you guys want to check that video out, I did a like a little unboxing video of these when I first got them. But I'll give you a close up here in a second. But as you can see, it has the Kamei kits in it. So I just wanted to give you a little bit backstory on these. So the research I was doing, there's 3 different sets of spoilers for this car, or just for the X1 kits, because that's where these came from, obviously. Just in this ad from '88, they listed 3 different types of spoilers. This one, and then 2 other ones. It looks like they had a few different types of side skirts as well for the X1 kits. They had the X1 kit with the side skirts down here. I'll show the little clip or whatever. But basically the side skirts with the little lines on the end, which I do want to end up getting a set eventually. But they had those. Then they had like the first rendition of those, which didn't have any lines on it. It was just like the same shape, I'm pretty sure. But the second version, I believe, had the lines on them. But they also made a set for the convertible. So if you guys know E30s, you know that the convertible ones are always specific when it comes to like their side skirts, because of like how the side skirt is. It's a little bit taller than regular ones because all the support is down there, because obviously it doesn't have a roof on the car. So they do have the special ones for the vert specifically. And then there's two different types of valances for the early model ones. There's more like the bubbly one that came on one of the X1 kits, but there's also the other valance, which is like more aerodynamic, has like more ridges on it, it's more angular, so it's not as bubbly, but it's more angular. I definitely think a lot of people prefer that look rather than the other one that's more bubbly look, but kind of just depends what you like. But Kamei kits have been around for a while. I think they started, I think they did their first aerodynamic pieces in like the late 60s, and then the 70s they kind of experimented more with, you know, like the E21s and stuff like that with the aerodynamics. And then they started doing the wind tunnel, because like I said in that paperwork, it does show like the wind tunnel findings or whatever, like the graphs of how it improves the airflow on the car itself, obviously because it is an aerodynamic kit. So in the 80s they made a lot of kits, and they do have a lot of kits for different cars. Just in this book alone they have E21, the E30, there's of course there's ones for VW, Audi, you know, just a bunch of different models. That a lot of stuff was made from Kamei. But like I said, the spoilers from the X1 kit. I am getting a set of the wind splitters that go in the front fenders, obviously to complete the look, even though I'm not going to be using them on the car or on this car specifically, because this car is going to be getting built as the BBS car. But I think my BBS coupe that I'm planning on building after this one's done, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the Kamei spoiler on that, along with the wind splitters and the eyebrows that you can get as well. I think I'm going to do all three of those on the BBS coupe, just so I don't have to have two BBS spoilers, and I just kind of want to change it up. And then I'll just have the Zender sitting, you know, on standby, and the E28 M-Tech. So, like I said, I only want to get one more spoiler to collect or whatever, but I just wanted to show you guys this little video because I found it for a great price, and like I said, it's new old stock, so it's definitely something I like to try to do. When I try to buy stuff, I try to buy a new old stock, just because I like the feeling of opening up something old, and it comes out to be fucking, you know, 30 years later and it's still in the original packaging. I really like that. So if you guys missed the video I did a few months ago, probably like, I don't know, probably like in the winter time, I got my BBS side skirts. Those were also new old stock, so if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave that down below as well. But other than that, I do plan on doing a, like I said, I do plan on doing a little overview of all the rare parts that I own for the E30, and just like spare parts I have or whatever. So I'm probably going to be doing that over the winter time, just you know, kind of do like a collection video or whatever, since I do like collecting pieces. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. Be sure to check out some more stuff on the channel. I try to keep up with E30 content. The winter time is always slow for content because obviously I live in Indiana, so we have shit weather, so the car pretty much goes in storage for the entire winter time, because I don't really drive it anymore. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to check out the other videos down below, and peace.